Yellow, it is N60 Sean. We're here for Season 4. The road to WrestleMania begins here. Who is going to be battling for the championships in the grandest spectacle in the whole of sports entertainment? That is what Season 4 is going to be all about. And the first stop on the road to WrestleMania is going to be the Royal Rumble. And here is Vanoss, who we saw earlier. He was basically saying that he wants his N60 championship back. And he's going to go and retrieve that championship by any means necessary. Vanoss losing the title in Hell in a Cell to Jacksepticeye. And he's now developed this obsession in reclaiming his belt. Is he going to win the Royal Rumble? And will that send him into the main event to reclaim the title? Now, speaking of the Royal Rumble, as Bryce comes out for this Battle Royal match, I was literally blown away by how many people have already entered their characters into the Royal Rumble by uploading them to the PS4 community creations. Like, I didn't realise. I thought maybe like 3 of you would do it, but no, literally there's been loads, more than enough for like an entire fan-based Rumble. The other thing, which I was going to say as well, because I know that not all of you have got the game or Twitter to send me your avatars. I don't think that's fair, because there's loads of you who watch these videos who don't have the game, and the whole point of putting you guys in the Rumble is to say thank you to all of you. So what I've also thought of, just describe what your wrestler would look like in the comments, and I'll make it for you. If you've got a little avatar in your user thing, that'd be helpful as well. But describe your wrestler in the comments, and I'll make one of those for you as well. Because the whole point we're doing this is to say thank you to you guys. Thank you for everyone who sent them on the community creations as well. That is the easiest way to do it. But yeah, that's pretty amazing. I think also what we might do is have like an entire fan Rumble as well. We got enough characters, so we might do one of those a little bit down the line as well. But let's talk about this match, which we're just about to have here. It is a 6-man mini Rumble Battle Royal. The same rules as the Royal Rumble. If you've never seen a Royal Rumble before, we've got a couple of Royal Rumble videos on this channel. The rules are simple. To eliminate your opponent, you have to throw them over the top rope. There are 30 entrants. 1 enters every minute and a half or so. So this mini Rumble is going to be the first of 2 mini Rumbles where the winners will face off to see who will be number 30 in the YouTuber Rumble. Number 30 is the best position to come in, because if you come in last, it gives you the best chance to being able to win the Rumble. So these little mini Rumbles, they're quite important, because one of these guys will get a huge advantage going in to the Rumble. As Darkiplier makes his way down to the room. We've got Darkiplier, PopularMMOs, Jelly making his return to the series, Bryce, and Vanoss, obviously. How can I forget? Oh, and Stampy as well. It's going to be interesting to see how Stampy does. Could Stampy win the Royal Rumble? Could Stampy be facing off against the current champ, Jacksepticeye, at WrestleMania? That's if Jack is still the champion come WrestleMania time. As Darkiplier, the evil alter ego of Markiplier, raising those flames. We've upped our fireworks budget in this season. Lots of pyro in these entrances as the mini Rumble, this 6-man battle royal, starts to get underway. Remember, to eliminate your opponent, there you have to just get thrown over the top rope. No pins or submissions. You just have to throw them over the top rope. The last man standing will qualify for that big match to see who is going to be number 30 in the Royal Rumble. As Stampy just drops Jelly with a flapjack, and Bryce, who was so impressive in the 6-man tag team match featuring Team Robust, which had Jelly also in that contest. He was so impressive, probably the MVP of that match. It'd be interesting to see how Bryce gets on here, but Stampy might be getting Bryce out early here. What an upset that would be. But Bryce, with a big shoulder to the midsection, manages to get it on and drives Stampy's face into the knee, and Pat taking Jelly to Suplex City. Pat, probably another one who you got to consider the favourite, but Vanoss has got this new obsession with regaining the N60 Championship. He doesn't feel like he should have lost to Jack in Hell in a Cell, and I think he's going to do anything which is necessary to get that title back, as he drives his shoulder into Darkiplier, and Jelly is in trouble here, as Pat looking to eliminate Jelly, but Jelly lives to fight another day. And Jelly, we saw in that 6-man tag against Bryce, Homewrecker, and cartoons, or maybe it was a wildcard, I think it was cartoons, that Jelly likes those DDTs. Jelly is a specialist of the DDT, as Vanoss goes to work on Darkiplier here, and Darkiplier another huge one, and Pat now thrown over the top rope. And again, Pat, one half of the tag team champions with Sunday, looking to add to his championship belt collection. He's in big trouble here, as Jelly almost got him out again. And again, Pat is on the ropes, and Jelly is just relentlessly working away on Pat. Jelly with a drop kick, and that is Pat. Oh, I thought that Pat was gone. Pat managing to cling on, as Stampy now is in trouble. And I think Pat has got to be a good shoo-in for this, as Bryce looks to be saying goodbye to Stampy, but Stampy just managing to get his claws into the ropes. Stampy again going backwards and forth with Bryce, as Darkiplier is hoisting Vanoss up in the air, drops him with the last ride. Huge elevated powerbomb by Darkiplier. A Darkiplier versus Jacksepticeye clash, if Darkiplier was to win, or to even get to the main event at WrestleMania. Still, the road to WrestleMania is very long. We've got a long way to go yet, as Jelly was almost the first one to be eliminated. And Stampy now. Bryce with a super thrust kick, knocking Stampy off the apron, and Stampy is the first one eliminated. Stampy will not be number 30 in the Royal Rumble. Bryce dropping Vanoss with a reverse DDT. 5 left in this mini Rumble. Who could qualify for a chance to become number 30 in the Royal Rumble? As Pat now looking to put Jelly in a very precarious situation. These two have been going backwards and forwards all match, as Darkiplier is letting fly on Vanoss, but Jelly has been thrown over the top rope. Jelly has been eliminated. Darkiplier drops the elbow on Vanoss, as PopularMMOs and Bryce Bryce is getting taken to Suplex City. Darkiplier just seems to be a little bit of a premature celebration here. And could Bryce and Vanoss, they sort of hang around with the same dudes, could they form an alliance here against the unlikely pairing of Pat and Darkiplier? But Vanoss could be his road to WrestleMania could be taking a little stumbling block here, as Darkiplier almost threw him out. And stereo suplexes from Bryce and Vanoss. A kip up from Bryce, one of the quickest, most athletic YouTubers that we've seen in this series so far. It's a real handful for Pat here, as Vanoss now nails a Darkiplier with a reverse DDT. Pat sent into the corner, and what is Bryce looking for? Bryce with a big clothesline, knocking Pat out. Pat has been eliminated. That has got to be an upset, and Darkiplier chucked Vanoss out as well. Just as we were seeing Pat get eliminated, I don't know if it was a suplex. We might have to see the replay on that. But Vanoss has been eliminated, the former N60 champion. His road to WrestleMania did take a bump. Shining Wizard from Darkiplier. As we see the replay here, just as Pat was going out, Darkiplier getting Vanoss across the ropes, and a huge T-bone suplex sending Vanoss out. And Vanoss, in his obsession to regain that N60 championship, it doesn't look like it's going to be a smooth road to WrestleMania for Vanoss. As now Darkiplier and Bryce are the final two here. Remember, the winner will take on the winner of the second mini Rumble to battle to see who will be number 30 in the Royal YouTube Rumble. And Darkiplier now with an Irish whip to Bryce, sending Bryce to the outside. And that is exactly not where you want to be if you're Bryce, because Darkiplier's got a foot right in Bryce's ribs, just trying to get some traction, trying to just prise Bryce's grip away from those bottom ropes. Could Darkiplier be heading to number 30 in the Royal Rumble? But Bryce manages to cling on. But knife edge chops and a hot one. And now Bryce with that fast and furious offense to Darkiplier. Drop kick, but Darkiplier swats him away. Big clothesline, sending Bryce down, and a kick to the spine. What is going to happen here? As now Darkiplier went to whip Bryce over the top rope. But Bryce reverses it, and another super kick to Darkiplier. And Bryce, with his second consecutive impressive performance, books himself a really advantageous position heading towards the Rumble. He could be number 30, but Vanoss now running down to the ring. Is he going to congratulate? No, not to congratulate. Vanoss What is Vanoss doing, man? I thought him and Bryce were boys. And Vanoss has just sneak attacked Bryce, and this obsession with the N60 Championship, this obsession to regain the belt, just taking over even what it looks like Vanoss's friendships, as he's now just working away at Bryce with a steel chair. Maybe that advantageous position that Bryce thought he had may not exist much more if Vanoss just destroys him. Working away after the match is over, and now Vanoss trying to rearrange the announce table, and Bryce nails him with a DDT. Could this attack backfire on Vanoss? As Bryce picks Vanoss up, could Vanoss be getting a taste of his own medicine here as he tastes the announce table? This could be great if Bryce can come back from this, but no, he takes a kick to the leg. And Vanoss now sending a statement to Jacksepticeye and the rest of the YouTubers that he wants his N60 Championship. He wants to head to WrestleMania and puts Bryce through the table, sending monitors all over the sky. Man, Vanoss is dangerous this season. Putting Bryce through the announce table. And now the rest of the locker room are on notice. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. If you want to upload your character to enter into the Royal Rumble, then you can find out how by checking out the Season 4 trailer. There'll be a link in the description. Or, like I said earlier, in the comments, if you just want to describe what your wrestler would be like. I think that's fair, so everybody gets a chance to be involved with that. And we'll be picking 5 at random to be in this Royal Rumble. But like I said earlier, because we've got so many, we'll probably do an entire fan rumble as well. Yeah, so get involved with that, you massive heroes. Again, genuinely made up that so many of you have entered already. So thank you again so much. You're all excellent, and I will see you all soon. Bye, 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 bye.